Hey, Dan Henry here. In this video, we're going to talk about what happens if Facebook makes a change and Facebook ads stop working. All right, so this is a question I get. Man, I get this at least 10 times a week, and I thought I'd make this video to go ahead and put this to rest. All right, so everybody's always concerned about what if Facebook makes a change and Facebook ads stop working. I will tell you right here and right now that 99.9% of the time, actually no, 100% of the time, this is simply an excuse not to fail. Think about this. You want to advertise, right? Whether that's for a client or whether that's for your own business, your coaching, your online courses, a dentist, a lawyer, a chiropractor, doesn't matter what it is. You need to grow your business. You need to grow somebody else's business. And by not advertising, by not getting on Facebook ads, you're just basically making up a reason to avoid it so that you don't potentially fail. And that excuse is, well, what if Facebook changes something? Listen, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, direct mail, the government, they change. Things change on a daily basis. I used to be able to write off 100% of my property taxes, right? My whole life, I was able to do that. I owned a small little $50,000 crappy house in a rural town in Florida, and that house had $1,300 a year in property taxes. And every year I was so happy to be able to write that off 100%, right? So then when last year we bought our big, 8,000 square foot house on the water, the taxes every year are $20,000. Actually, it's like $22,000. And the year I bought it, I was thinking, wow, I'm gonna get a $22,000 write-off. The year I bought it, they made a new law where you can only write off up to $10,000 a year in property taxes, which means I get to write off less than half of my property taxes. So that sucks, but you know what? That's part of the game. And so I'll just make another $12,000 a year and I'll just cover it. That's the way I view it. So many times we use these things as an excuse not to move forward. Oh, well, Facebook will just change something. I won't get into Facebook ads. Listen, here's the thing. Facebook is never going to make a change that would stop you from advertising and stop you from getting results. It may make you have to shift. It may make you have to learn something new. Maybe there's a new feature. Maybe an old feature is taken away, but that's all part of the game. All right. Now, one thing I will tell you that will never change, and that's Facebook's use of leveraged data. So think about this for a second. Everybody's always talking about Big Brother, right? Everybody used to talk, oh, Big Brother. It's not Big Brother we had to worry about. It's big data. Facebook has designed an artificial intelligence being so powerful that you can literally give them a list of 100 people that like the color blue. Facebook will analyze those people. They'll analyze their behaviors, what they do online, and they'll go out and they'll find 2 million other people that also like the color blue just by analyzing behaviors. Now, this is called a look-alike audience. So why is this so important? Why is this so important to whether or not Facebook ads will or will stop working due to changes? Well, in the past 7 years of me advertising on Facebook, I've noticed one thing, and that is leverage data does not change. Facebook collects data and it allows you to use that data to find people who are most likely to buy your products and services. So no matter what they do with interest targeting, job titles, any of this stuff, it doesn't matter, because as soon as you can get enough data to create a lookalike audience, as soon as you can get a handful of people that like the color blue, you now can move into leverage data, and you can now use that data to find more customers. So what this means is that in the beginning, maybe you won't have those certain interests, or maybe those certain features might move around, or certain targeting might get removed, and it may be a smidge harder your first couple of weeks advertising for a given offer. But as soon as you gather enough data to create lookalike audiences, that no longer becomes an issue. It becomes completely and utterly irrelevant, because now you are using Facebook's leverage data, and there have been no restrictions on that. I've seen nothing to indicate, with all the changes Facebook has made, that they're going to take any power away from leveraged data. The truth is, it's time to start advertising. It is time to get in the game, because whether or not it's a little harder, a little easier this week, whether or not a feature was taken away or it was added or what have you, Facebook ads are here and they're here to stay. I went from being dead broke to owning a multi-million-dollar company, and we built it up with one traffic source, and that is Facebook ads. And every time there was a change, we didn't whine, we didn't cry, we didn't move to the next thing. We just figured it out and made it work. And that's what you need to do. If you want to grow a popular brand, if you want to grow a big business, if you want to help other people's businesses, if you want to build a life for yourself, you have to stop looking for the easy way. You have to stop letting excuses get in the way from starting. Yes, Facebook ads will change. Yes, they will take away things. They will add things. But the bottom line is you just adapt and you make it work. Because if you can't do that, if you can't adapt and make that work, then it doesn't. Forget Facebook. All the other challenges that you're going to come across in your business where something changes, something moves around, you'll approach that with the same exact attitude as you are this right now. If you are not advertising on Facebook because you're afraid they might make a change, that means that you're going to do the same thing with other roadblocks. And if you do that, you're never going to get anywhere. So it's time to get off your butt and start advertising. Start growing your business. Start making money and stop making excuses. This has been a public service announcement from Dan Henry and the GetClients.com team. See you guys next time. Hey, thanks for watching my YouTube video. If you go ahead and click the subscribe button now, I promise I will release my Eminem diss track.